The year was 2014. Hunter Renfrow had just won his second Zoman Trophy. Then a senior at Saukesty, Renfrow signed his letter of intent to walk on at Clemson.
I just remember that day, and I remember just really being able to be a part of Clemson. Just growing up being a huge fan of them was a special time for me.
Once on campus, Renfrow made the most of his opportunity, recording 5 touchdowns his freshman year, turning heads and setting the stage for what would be an outstanding career.
You just appreciate the leadership, the toughness, and the demeanor that he brings every single day, that he makes everybody else around him better.
The summer before his sophomore season, Dabo awarded Renfrow a scholarship. The hard work had paid off, and Hunter was part of that success.
I think Coach Sweeney does a good job in this program. I may not have been recruited high, but I earned it on the field.
Fast forward to 2016. A year earlier, the Tigers had lost to Alabama in the title game. But now they were heading back for redemption after beating Ohio State in the Fiesta Bowl.
We came here, we had to get over this hump, and now we play the same team we lost to last year. So it'll be a fun time, and we'll enjoy it.
Once in Tampa, Renfrow would cement his legacy, catching the winning touchdown to lift Clemson to their first national championship in 36 years.
Great play call, and it was just an exclamation point. I mean, we had guys making plays the whole drive, so just awesome experience.
From that point on, Hunter would establish himself as a team leader, a captain, one guy others watched, learned from to understand the Clemson way.
I think Hunter was one of the first people to help me out on the field, so just having him, it means a lot.
His leadership and the respect that he brings in our offense and in our wide receiver room, I think he's been very valuable off the field as well.
Now he's back on the big stage yet again, ready to battle the tide for another national title.
Kind of the last test. You have final exams, and so that final exam every year is usually the toughest. And so it's awesome to be able to play a team like Alabama.
Regardless of what happens Monday, Renfrow has become an inspiration, one that will live on long after his departure.
His career is going to give hope to a lot of people, not just football players, but just people in general, you know, that come from an underdog mentality or underdog role, so to speak. But the way he's carried himself is what makes it special.